In this video, I want to show you how to emboss text on a cylinder in Solidworks. It's useful for when you want to CNC inscribe text or 3D print text. This is one way of doing it in SolidWorks. So to begin, I'll open a new part. Change the background to white, just a preference. I'll start by drawing a sketch in the front plane. I'll project it into the Z plane. We'll draw a circle about the origin. We'll dimension it as 2 inches. Next, we're going to extrude it into the Z plane, a 1/2 inch back and a 1/2 inch forward. So 1 inch about the mid plane. So here we have a cylinder. Our next steps are to write some text and emboss it or deboss it or scribe it on this surface, the tangent surface. To do that, I'll bring the cylinder into the front view. I'm going to draw a reference plane. My first reference for the reference plane will be the top plane. So I have the front view of the written text. My second reference plane will be the tangent plane of the cylinder. Here I could specify a third reference, so I can flip the offset or spin this plane 90 degrees so it's in the front tangent to the cylinder. If that's what we want, we accept it. Next, you want to write some text in this plane and project it onto the cylinder surface. To do that, we could just write text, sketch text in this plane. So let's do that. I'm going to provide a guide curve for the text. So I'll go right below, somewhere here, nothing critical. Vertical. We'll dimension it as 3/8. Why 3/8? Because the text we're going to write will probably be a 1/4 inch, so an 1/8 inch down, 1/8 inch up. We'll accept that. Next, we're going to write some text on this plane, and we're going to write it, the curve we're going to select is this line, and the text we're going to write is whatever you like. In my case, I'm going to write I4. I can specify whether it's bold, italic, size, centered, flipped, etc. And if we're okay with that, we accept it. We can exit the sketch. And so we have a cylinder and we have some text on a plane that's tangent to the cylindrical surface. Next, we're going to wrap this text on the cylindrical surface. So we'll select the sketch, and in features we're going to wrap that sketch about this cylinder, and we're going to emboss it, specify 1/16 of an inch. Why isn't it showing? Is there a preview? Direction? No. Let's accept it. Rough feature cannot be created from the intersecting or open contours. What open contours? Let me exit this for a second and enter this sketch and change this line type to a construction line. And now let's try to do the same operation. Let's select, exit the sketch, select the sketch, wrap it about this cylinder, 1/16 of an inch, embossed, and there it is. Likewise, we could have debossed it. And we go to the properties and select this one and accept it. Now we engraved Encore in the cylinder for subtractive machining, for example, CNC machining. And that's all I wanted to show in this video. Thanks for watching.